Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to create a quiz or test using eCentennial. Select a course you want to create a quiz or test for. So let's say I selected this course. From the top drop-down menu under Assessments, you click on Quizzes. It is very tempting to click on New Quiz right away, but instead of that, I strongly recommend you create a quiz question library here. So under question library, you can add your question. So you click on new. You'll see a bunch of options. You can create true or false, multiple choice question, return response, short answer question. So I'm going to select, let's say, short answer. Once you are here, you can write question text here. If you are teaching some technical courses, if you want math equation, for my course, let's say I select math equation. Click on this arrow to get the toolbar. And let's say I want to put some equation with fraction. Let's say I have 2x plus 3 divided by 9 equals 5, let's say. And I click on insert and that equation comes up here. Now I can say solve for x as my question. On the right side, you will see the question view for the students. This is how it will look. This is how students will see it. Answer for this one is 45 minus 3, 42 divided by 2, so it's 21. So you'll put 21 here. You decide how many marks you want to allocate it to. Let's say 3 marks, just for example, or 2. And then you click on save. So that question comes up here. Now let's say I want to make multiple versions. I want to have similar question with different numbers. So I'm going to click on new again, sort question, and I'll include another question. Similarly, go here, math equation, and this fraction, and let's say now I have, let's say 3x plus 1 divided by 2, let's say, equals 41. And then you click on insert again, and then again I'll go here and I'll edit as I like. So I'll say solve for x, and my answer I'll type in here, and answer for this one 82 minus 1, so 81 divided by 3, 27, and you'll put 2 here, 2 marks. Save. So you can put all of your questions in the question library. Once you have your question library, you can say done editing questions, or you can just go from here and quiz again. And now what you can do is create a new quiz. You can title it, I can, let's say, trial. Here you can add or edit questions, so I can say add questions. If you click on add question here, you can add new question like the one we did in library. Problem with that is if you put it here, it will not go in the library, and if you want to make question pool, you don't have option to select from these ones. So it's good idea to just put it in question library, then come back here, click on question pool, and pool, let's say make it question 1. I want to select one of those 2 questions we created earlier. So I say 1, it says from 0 because it doesn't have any questions yet. Now I click on browse question library. The questions in all questions in the library will show up here. The 2 questions we just created, will click on those 2, add. Notice this 0 automatically became 2 now. So it's from 1 from 2. So from those 2 questions, it will select one of them. If you created 3 similar questions, you can select one from those 3. Notice the view here, it's not too good. Don't panic. When the students see it, it will be good view, the one we saw earlier. And even here, it doesn't look good, but it is there. Okay. Now click on save. You can add as many questions you like here. Once you are done, you can go back to settings for trials. So that's the quiz I titled it. It says question 1 from 2. So from those 2 questions, it will pick one of it. okay, and it will pick a random question. That's the properties. Under restrictions, then you can have start date, you can have end date. So you can, if you wanted to put it between 12:30 to 2:30 during your class time, you can just select date and time there. In the bottom here, you can also put time again, recommended time limit, what time you want to give it to your students. And if you have special needs students and if you want to give them extra time, you can have option of playing around with special access here. Under assessment, you can connect it with any of your assessments. So once it is automatically graded, the marks gets posted to that particular column. And for now it's just 2 marks because we only have one question. How many attempts allowed? If it is typical quiz or test, we only have 1 attempt. Depending on your course, you might want to select 2 or 3 attempts. Objectives, nothing much there we should change. Submission views, if you want students to see the marks right away, you can say immediately, so leave it as it is. And that's all we should change. Let's go back to the properties. And once everything is done, we can click on save and close. It's not visible to students, so if you want to make it visible, you'll click here and you'll make visible to users. Also, if you want to set up lockdown browser, you can click on lockdown browser. Oh, you have to select the quiz first, I believe. And now lockdown browser. Continue to lockdown browser. And right now it's not required, responders monitor not required, but if you like, you can change under settings and you say require responders lockdown browser. Okay. And if you want monitor to be on, you can also do that, and you say save and close. Now back to manage quizzes. You will see that it requires responders lockdown browser and it is still not visible to students. That's about it.